It could be Bristleback 1.
5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, that makes way more sense. And that comes to Ghost on the axe. Ghost could be a target here. Loses high ground vision, and they'll spot him. There's the banish. Dagger will go through, and I think that's a dead Morphling. Hakoda just came here, got a kill on Ghost, right-clicked him twice, then left. Now GH. Getting chased down by the support here. Battle Hunger as well.
Could be worse, Jax. At least we're not stuck in Coid.
We're not even 2 minutes into the game, and Yellow Submarines have 2 kills. I just want to play Doom with you. It's literally just us going. It's crazy, man. Oh, Shackle onto the Ringmaster. Noob going to go in with the Starbreaker. Stun will land. Challenge coming through for the Fear. Hakoda. One more last hit will do it. There it is. Bottega, though, getting a lot of damage with the Quills. One more Quill Spray. Going to get him a kill onto Noob. And it's an offlaner for a support. I think Bottega is completely fine with that trade. Ringmaster is like... They're not going to take some Shadow Realm damage. Loopsy back in the bottom lane. Going to get the disruption on to this Morphling into the call. And it's enough damage. Ghost's going to go down. And NIGMA look a little bit sleepy doodles. Who's a full-time player? Damn. What the? Shackle. Dawnbreaker are going to come in to save Loopsy. The route is... No, to kill Loopsy, not to save him. That would be a bit of a betrayal. And they'll get the kill on the Shadow Diamond. Walks away from the tower. Shadow Demon. I just combined Shadow Demon and Shadow Shaman away. They'll walk away. Now Noob. Noob under tower. Muriel is here. Ash will step forward. There's the Starbreaker. Stun not going to land. Omar TP's in. Wants to get a Shackle off. Will on the Bristleback. SUMAIL's here with a haste room. Pulls him back towards the tier 2. Hex goes through. Does have RP. Doesn't really want to use it though. His Dark Willow moves forward. There it is. The RP onto 2. Ash will step forward from Muriel. Gets a fair bit of damage. And a good dodge there from with the escape act. Means that Void Spirit gets away scot-free. But it's Loopsy that gets the gold. Oh, now Magnus turned to dive under the tower for the Bristleback. Mass TP's coming in. Axe is going to be there. RP not used yet. Does have the shield rune on the SUMAIL. There's a lot of damage coming out from Bottega. Now, Ringmaster ulti gets the taunt onto Noob. Follow up. Not really there as this Dark Willow just threatens the ult the whole time. And Yellow Submarines don't feel confident enough to go forward. Good blink in. Skewer back onto the Shadow Demon. And Yellow Submarines just looked really hesitant that entire fight. What? RP, oh, onto the Void Spirit. Follow up with the Fear, with the Skewer, with the everything. SUMAIL will finally use that RP and get himself a kill in the mid lane. So Roshan in the meanwhile, going for a little walk, little jaunt. Gonna find Dark Willow. There is the call. Taunt will land. Ringmaster also gonna cut off any form of escape. And Infernal Slam dunks Dark Willow down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, Axe has been up on the Bristleback for a while. Haven't really felt its impact though. You know. Oh, speaking of impact. Who's fucking controlling the camera, am I right? Go's gonna get the kill onto Infernal. I'll on the hunt for some more kills. I'll find Void Spirit. On low ground. Defensive disruption there. And Lucy. Fear will land. Skewer not so much. Now the Ringmaster ulti is defensive. Gonna get the taunt onto the Shadow Shaman, but the Dawnbreaker coming out to give the heal. Already has his Ags up. Meanwhile, on the back line, GH gonna go down to Bottega. Hex is up on the Ringmaster. Omar doing his best to get any kills for Ghost. They'll get another. Now, Bristleback going down very slowly. NIGMA will arrive a little bit late though. They still want to go forward. Hop forward, has the blink onto the high ground. Hex onto the Bristle. Infernal's in the trees. They're going to let the Shackle go through. Where's the rest of the team? Taunt lands onto Ghost and he gets the dunk. It's a disaster. SUMAIL gets them all back though. Okay, into the RP. But they don't have much damage because Ghost is dead. Bottega stands his ground, so as his Axe Taunt going to land onto the Dawnbreaker. Noob, meanwhile, going to get a kill onto Hakoda. Muriel onto GH. And Bottega finishes off that Dawnbreaker. When all is said and done, it is 4 NIGMA Galaxy heroes dead. NIGMA try and contest. Morphling's moving in the exact opposite direction. So maybe not now. He's moving back. He's decided. Oh, Ringmaster ulti onto the high ground. SUMAIL taunted up. They do have the Dawnbreaker coming in. It's going to land onto 3, but SUMAIL's still going to die thanks to that bristleback. We'll get the D ward. Taunt not going to land, so the chase might be over, but Bristle for a second, he's thinking, I'm sure they're going to do something with this Aegis. They're not going to just farm. Oh, Hex onto the Axe, shackled up. Loopsy's there, defensive disruption. Ghost's going to steal Axe's entire identity. Now Cole going to come out, give himself some more armor. SUMAIL takes a lot of damage very early. The Hex is there, and so is the kill. GH gets it. Take a run into the fight. Remember, still has Aegis. Shadow Shaman not going to get hit by the fear, but doesn't need to. Morel going to cut him down. Bristleback shows them his back, walking forward. GH so close to death. Oh, doesn't hit the fear. Daggers will fly, but miss. Pateka gets the kill. SUMAIL now could be in a bit of trouble. Dawnbreaker gonna ulti in, escape onto the Shadow Demon. He's still alive. Noob gets him down. Ringmaster ulti will land onto SUMAIL. Now they're going on Void Spirit. Shadow Shaman brought back for this. Pateka is gonna kill him. It's a dieback for the Shadow Shaman. Aegis still up on the bristleback, and when all is said and done, it is a very good fight to kind of win this game relatively soon. You don't really outscale a Morphling, and their Shadow Shaman's going to have a Hex stick that breaks you, and that's one way of trying to find your way in. SUMAIL just farming a camp peacefully on his side of the map, and in his home. Cut down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe up to the top side. They want to try and punish this Dawnbreaker, who was looking for the ult angle, really. Now going into trees, but Infernal finds them. There is the taunt. There is the follow-up taunt, and there is the dunk.
You fought badly, died worse.
NIGMA's still on the bottom side of the map. I'll spot Magnus mid. Omar on the high ground. There is the call. Follow-up dagger. Omar gonna get dunked on. Goes down, and this might be a high ground push. 40 seconds on that Shadow Shaman. 4v5. Morphling has returned to the base. Dawnbreaker pushing out the top lane. And Axe is going to hunt them down, seemingly. Nope, going to kill the courier with the Eagle Song on it. Oh, Horn Toss going to get interrupted with the disruption. As SUMAIL, he was hoping, he was praying, but his prayers are not answered. Pateka just runs in. So many quills. That's 3 dead for NIGMA, and I think at least the lane of Rax. As Yellow Submarine. That's it. With the shockwave, Pateka now realizes they're there. Blink back. Noob finds Ringmaster, but can't connect with the kill. Infernal stops it with the taunt. It's a bit of a false start here. As Noob left alone, Pateka looks like he's just going to get the kill. And Noob goes in. No real support. Now they're jumping on the backline. Void Spirit just blows up. The Dark Willow Ghost going to do what he can, but he's taunted. Dawnbreaker ulti with the buyback going to come in. They are beyond to 3. Axe dies, but the rest are still alive. But taking out 50% health. Don't forget, he has that heart. He will be coming back up in the health department. Already 3 quarters. Now Miriel's the target. Trying to go on him. Doesn't have a way to get out of this. No Astral Step for 8 seconds. SUMAIL now the target for Pateka. Walks forward. The quills stack up. And the kill goes down. Shadow Shaman ducking and juking and weaving in the trees. Noob wants to try and get something with this buyback, but I'm not sure he can. Hex lands on the Shadow Demon. AoE Fear will go through, but Noob is dead. Bristleback's just not dying. You can kill everyone else, but can you kill him? Trying to chase down Omar. And there it is. 2 heroes left for NIGMA, Ghost and GH. See, GH doesn't have TP for 24 seconds. He thinks he's safe, but he's not. Dagger going to come through. Up in the air, the bristle goes. No way, really, for GH to get out of this now. Morphling, the only one left, does finish up the butterfly. Now walks forward, taunt onto the Shadow Shaman thanks to Morel. A good heal onto Shadow Shaman keeps him alive. Meanwhile, Pateka taking a fair bit of damage. 4 to 5 forced out thanks to the Morphling illusions. Oh, horn toss back onto Shadow Demon. No escaping there. And the melee racks will fall. Aegis will pop. Root on the bristle. As that Satanic doesn't have Daedalus yet, so still not dishing out the kind of damage they want. No, they need to stop this though. Noob gonna go in. Gets the stun onto Bristleback. Fear not going to be cast from the Dark Willow. Ringmaster ulti splits up the fight. Taunt lands onto Ghost. As Bristleback goes in, he's broken. But not brought down. Will be full health. And now Ghost slowed up. A good call onto the Dawnbreaker. Mirel jumps in. The BKB used from the Dawnbreaker. Still going to be taunted up. Pulled in and killed. Find that Bristleback finding on the backline. Magnus now feared. Can't find the RP. Will instead find the graveyard. Has to buy back Omar the target now. Ethereal's trying to get through this. Hexed up. Nullifier killed. But Taker gets the kill. Dawnbreaker going to land the hole onto everyone. There's the Fear as well. The follow-up with the Starbreaker will land. Infernal still alive though. Void Spirit now jumping onto the Magnus. They're going to get the stun onto the Bristleback. Nullifier is there. Can they get the kill on him? RP onto so many, but they just don't have the damage seemingly. There's the Horn Toss. The Taker's just killing them by being alive. The Quill Spray. The escape art, and he's healing up inside of it. Hex with the break. Ghost going to go forward. They kill the raid boss, but he's coming back. TP in onto the axe. Ghost now waveforming up onto the high ground. Miriel trying to get everything he can. Gets the taunt. Ghost trying to stand his ground, trying to do whatever, anything, but Ghost goes down to Miriel. The Ancient already being sieged by creeps, and Yellow Submarine win the fight. Again, going for the range tracks. Oh, 5 shot it. Oh no, the taunt onto the Morphling. Delay the follow-up though. No, he'll survive. Dawnbreaker going to come through. GH is the one that dies for the Morphling sins. Miriel gets the kill. Will buy back on that Dark Willow, and now it's the finish they're going for. The Ancient in their sights. 4,500 health is all that stands in their way of the win. Ghost walks forward, trying to do as much damage, but NIGMA have no way of stopping this. Magnus is still dead. BKB used. They get the fortification going. Gonna get a kill onto Shadow Demon. The Fear will land, but he's still alive. The taunt from the axe keeps them alive. GH goes down to Miriel. Ghost tries to do anything, but no, the Ancient goes down. Yellow Submarine take game 1 of this best of 3. NIGMA 1 game away from being out of the qualifier. Yellow Submarine's 1 game away for facing OG. Been one of the best players in the game. GH, gonna run into him. Chicken finger. No, it's not. It's massive serpent ward. And we're actually going to get a huge level 1 fight. Loopsy going to get stuck into the ice shards. There's the shackle. No real way of stopping it. Goes through. Stun lands from Infernal onto 2. GH. The arcane curse doing so much damage. Hex up the Shadow Shaman. SUMAIL is the one that gets the first blood. GH. He's going to get away with like 10 health. Dawnbreaker now. Gonna die. Doom looking like he may follow. There's a rocket barrage with his name on it. GH is even just sticking around. Wants to get some of that tasty XP. There's the ice shard as well. Root lands and Ghost gets himself a kill. My God. Knowledge. Ice shards onto Lucy. Rocket barrage. Gonna get the initial tanked by that Mind Stealer. Goes forward with the hammer. The follow-up stun is there onto GH. But a snowball. Gonna stop any follow-up as Lucy gonna turn into a sheep. Put down by Ghost. He would like some mutton. GH now with the tag team. Infernal getting quite low. Does have his hammer. Maybe able to get a return kill here. He's going to go for it instead of going back underneath his tower. Starbreaker hits. The stun will not land on Ghost, but he doesn't have the damage. I'm going to go for the deny. Infernal. Lovely play. Better than the Doom. And Dawnbreaker doing a lot worse than the Beastmaster. Now stun onto the Gyrocopter. Infernal going to follow up with a stun. No snowball because of the silence. Blood Grenade goes in. Doing what he can to save a life. Where did he go wrong? He lost a friend, but not Ghost. He will get out of this fight. And a realm going to be used to try and get a return kill, but not going to happen. GH goes down to the rotating puck. Now the tier 1 under attack here. Bottega does shot to the lane. There is a Helm of the Dominator already up here. Shackle onto the Beastmaster. The Arcane Curse going to go through. Snowball forward onto Loopsy. Can they get a return? Doesn't look like Noob wants to do it. Wants to try and get out instead. Bottega still running forward. Good Ice Shards. Pushes Doom into the trees. Now Noob has a Flag Bearer creep. And a Dream. Going to go for the Tower Sumail. Rotates in, level 7, could use the RP, not gonna, obviously just not gonna. Shadow Shaman goes down to, here's a big old hammer. It's Bottega forced out of his lane, still TI winners, because TI is so important. But, yeah. Sparvel, I hate you. Snowball onto the puck. As they jump to safety, but the Beastmaster ulti will land. Dawnbreaker trying to keep him alive, will get it. Shackle comes in, follow-up stun from the Starbreaker. Noob is the target, but going to get out of this one. Cool down from the gyro is Dawnbreaker brought back to the river, going to go down. Now Silencer still level 5, and just dead. Ghost wanted to pick that one up. Very active play here from Ghost early on. Tusk shackled by the puck, going to get killed by Loopsies. Muriel manages to... But I think so for example, the Wings squad only won once, but I would say it was one of the best Dota 2 teams the world has ever seen. Dawnbreaker ulti going to come out, get the stun onto the Shackle, and Infernal is picking that one up for his taxi service. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, Silencer will go down. After that TI run, that Alliance squad were considered the best Dota team to ever touch the game. Stun on Dark Willow and killed.
Not unskewered.
Smoke up from NIGMA, going to find Loopsy. He'll use the Beastmaster ulti, and he'll shackle the dragon. Love to see it. AoE Fear onto the puck, trying to dodge it. It gets baited out, but the Global Silence going to stop. Dawnbreaker ulti comes through, gets the stun after the Doom onto the Beastmaster. Dream Call. Oh no, this is a terrible time for a pause. Get the go room ready, and we will find out. Puck gonna walk away. Walrus Punch onto the Doom. Gonna get the Infernal Blade. AoE Fear hits the puck. Now also leaving. Skewer onto the Doom. Gets the kill. And Nigma win the fight. Loopsy drops his ulti. Gonna get the Shackle onto the Ancient Black Dragon as Noob tries to stand his ground against the wall. Not gonna manage it. Now Dawnbreaker's the one in trouble. Doesn't have a hammer to get out of this. And will die. Walrus punched up into the sky. And Nigma win the fight. Just on the hunt. Has RP. Has Blink. Ooh, Shadow Shaman. They'll see on the vision this Magnus is hunting, but they won't be able to stop it. Oh, good Hex there from Shadow Shaman into the Shackle. Silence is there, but Puck is taking so much damage from the creeps. Has to phase shift away. Didn't use Illusory Orb beforehand. Oh, the Beastmaster ulti into the Walrus Punch, and Puck at least has their Blink, but this is the kind of game we were really expecting from Nigma in terms of against Yellow Submarine. Shadow Shaman did drop the ulti for the tier 1. Will pay for it with their life. And not even going to get the tower. That's a feels bad moment. Oh. He uses RP for that. SUMAIL going to use RP. Gets the kill onto Silencer. Get the pullback. Has to blink for it. Tried to do the fadeaway. Not going to quite land it. And Tusk going pretty deep for it. Gets the ward out. Spots out the Doom. He tries to get away, but there's a Walrus Punch with his name on it. Now Global Silence going to come through. Dawnbreaker ulti to save him. A lot of damage coming out from that Q. Get a kill onto GH. Meanwhile, Noob get a kill onto Loopsy. Underneath the tower, Infernal's going to be the target. Ooh, the slow from the cooldown gets the skewer going. No escape for the Dawnbreaker. So all this said and done is a 2-for-1. Yeah, I don't know. Look at the Silence Building Scepter. Yeah? He's only like 1,800 got away from it. Oh, wait. Silencer gets the kill onto GH. That's nice. But there's they're high ground. Guys, you're high ground. Guys, high ground? Guys. Thoughts? Feelings? Prayers?
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh, the melee Rex is going to go down.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
And they'll have to watch the Rain Rex go down. Now melee Rex looking like it will follow.
Radiant
Flank from the Shadow Shaman, but he's on vision. GH finds him, gets the kill.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Well, the melee Rex is gone. Range Rex will follow, and again, still has Aegis for 20 seconds on his gyro. That's another entire lane of Rax. Taken by NIGMA. Oh, Infernal Blade and Doom onto the Beastmaster. Could be a good kill. 50% health. AoE Fear not going to come out thanks to the Global Silence, but the Snowball save is there. At least for now. Up in the air. Doom goes. RP onto Doom. AoE Fear. Miriel going to get a kill onto Doom. Sorry, onto Noob. But Noob gets the kill onto Doom. Omar gets the kill onto Infernal, and Omar gets the kill onto Miriel. The Bedlam is online. That's 3 dead there for Yellow Submarine. To the Ancient Thunder Hide. Jump forward from Infernal, trying to clear it. Magnus goes in, gets stunned, and Hex. There's the Shackle. Beastmaster ulti will put an end to that. Meanwhile, Puck going to go forward. Doesn't use the Dream Coil, the dreaded Dream Coil, but will die nonetheless. Mega's spawning. Doom still doesn't have ulti. BKB used by the Magnus. Now jump forward from the Puck. I'm going to try and get some kills on the way out. Global Silence used. Arcane Curse. He sold something. He sold everything to get this Axe. He gets the kill onto Omar. Doom onto the Gyrocopter. So we've got BKB off, and he actually sold his entire... And they call GG. What the fuck?
Dire victory.
Lich feels strange. I guess you are against... Listen, guys, I'm not a mid player.
First.
Whoa. First blood gonna go over to Ghost on the top side of the map. GH try to count out Infernal, but the Scorched Earth will cook up that Elder Titan. When it's almost 6 minutes, and we'll watch how the battles for the runes go. Now GH gonna start walking down the Shakira. The runes will land! And Ghost will even get the kill. Rotations mid from both the supports though. Now Lich gonna get found out by this Ringmaster. Arc Warden sends his double forward, hits the Spark Wraith. Fear will land as well. Second Spark Wraith. Bottega kind of needed to tank that, but instead SUMAIL picks up a kill, and the other Demon King is now... Odie has to Astral himself, sleep onto the Lich. There is the Fear. Omar going to be one to pick that one up, and this AD rune already proving to be pretty... Both the supports for Yellow Submarines are here. Kunkka going to break the smoke on the Elder Titan. Ringmaster gets the Watcher. Sleep going to go down. As Noob has taken a creep and taken a kill. Bottega going to go down from the rotation from NIGMA Galaxy, and it's a very clean early game from them.
Dire are scanning.
Now SUMAIL gets the flux on the OD. The Sleep will stop the TP away. There's the Ringmaster as well. Another kill for this mid-arc. TPing up. Tower getting quite low, doesn't go down. Salve used on Omar. Hakoda going to go forward with the Frost Shield. Fear onto Ringmaster, but again, no real follow-up. Fear will land onto this Lich, who's so close to death. SUMAIL is here, hitting the Spark Wraiths. He gets the kill onto Hakoda. The Sleep going to come out, means Doom could just... Sorry, Medusa could just walk away from the Doom, and SUMAIL gets a double kill.
Is under attack.
Arc Warden 4-0-1 with 4.5 permanent attributes. Thank you, Crispy Bacon. Well, GH caught out here. Jewel Breath going to go through. Ice Path not going to land. X-Monster Spot is there. Torrent up into the sky. And Miriel really needs those kills. Going to get the banish off. Isn't Chicago to deep this stuff? Yeah, it's kind of more like a pie. Sounds horrible, and I respect you for it. Margarita kind of girly. Love that. Mushroom also okay, though. Don't get it often. Fair, fair, fair. Ringmaster also going to come through. Not going to land on anyone. SUMAIL's double doing a lot of work here. Midas is a creep during the fight. Omar with Escape Act trying to get out of this one. Jumps down to the low grab, but the hammer is dropped. And Omar will face its might. Meanwhile, the double going to go over to Bottega. SUMAIL now having to kite his way. And I think he may just be dead, folks. Can Midas a creep before dying, but won't... Oh, will manage it. He's fine. Worth. Bottega gets the kill, and that's a lot of gold into the Kunkka's pockets. That makes that job easier. enabler, if you will, is the word I was looking for. Dual breath onto the ancient granite golem. Sleep gonna hit onto that doom. Now the root onto Kunkka from the eagle. Is trying to get his granite golem out. Noob will make sure there is no kill, no money given over. Now Mariel is in. Gonna get the banish on to the Beastmaster. Doom moves forward, still has his ulti. Gets the Infernal Blade onto Doom, but the Ringmaster gonna connect the fight. Doom goes off onto that Beastmaster to confirm. And so NIGMA lose one and don't get any return kills. Juicer stands her ground, right clicks. Arc Warden's disruptive. GH is there with the ulti and the sleeps. Like, it's very easy to see. Just like this Kunkka going to the graveyard. Will Tidal wave back the Ringmaster, but SUMAIL's not going to let this man get away. And they're just getting beaten over the head with NIGMA's, like, just NIGMA's experience. Nope.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
Now, Ringmaster gonna find the Kunkka, splits up the fight, almost gets the taunt onto the Doom. They get the Aegis onto the Medusa, pulled up onto the high ground with her ultimate going. Now the silence onto Kunkka, the root gonna just clip him. Now Lich Ult flies through, bouncing back and forth. Onto the double, sleep lands on Kunkka. And the Lich Ult starts bouncing. Now Tidal Wave goes through, but SUMAIL gets a double kill. The Spark Wraiths are so hard to play around. It's a minefield being created in your escape path as you try and leave. Sleep on the Jakira, immediately woken up and immediately killed by Ghost. Doom slept on the high ground. He did by Sharjah. Come back in, and the admins for some reason say that Yellow Submarine should win that. But it's not going to be pretty. Oh no. Oh no. Infernal starts taking damage as Crimson Guard up. 4-star from Lucy, gonna get Beastmaster ultied. Ice Path will land onto 2, but the banish on Noob kind of makes it just worse. Noob gets the kill onto Lucy. Tidal Wave pulls in the Medusa into the base, but she still has the Aegis for 1 whole minute. BKB used by Infernal because he was just gonna die to Spark Wraiths if not.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh no, tower not long for this world. Ghost just almost kills Lich outright. Lich? Jesus. Sleep lands onto 2 onto the backline. The snake will bounce. Ghost full mana. Infernal gonna try and mana burn it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So now there's just nothing Yellow Submarine can do. Lich Ult will fly onto the backline. SUMAIL barely taking any damage. Amar's the one in trouble. Ghost gets the kill onto Hokoda into the middle of base. OD gonna turn into Rock. Does have his axe to try and stay alive for a little bit longer, but Ringmaster taunt hits him and he's dead. No buyback for the OD. And GG is called. Oh, what a sad way to lose that game.